sana all of those program of work will be returned to the individual. How about those projects that's being started? Yes, sana. Positively na sinasabi ko. Yung quickly, yung post-qualification, yung post-qualification,
yung padala ko sa
evaluation,
yung binigay ko budget.
Sama ay just for the consumption ng document. Ano yung document na naiiwan dito ipapasok natin? Of course, for the first one, wala tayong in-expect yung post-posting. Except yung creativity natin i-posting
unless ma-determine natin, sir, sa budget natin. So, lahat ng pending natin, sir, sinamalize namin, pinadala mo na sa budget. Pero sure lang, although we knew naman na naka-carry over yata sila. Pero para sure lang,
paano pag merong municipal
ay, you cannot act on it unless ma-realign.
So,
dapat documented, earmark for 2019.
for the meantime, we will assume na itong mga i-discuss natin may funding ito.
I assume, sir. Pero unless ma-determine natin sa budget, hindi siya i-award kung hindi siya na-carry over.
Then take note na yung last day of working is March 29. Yung
Election line.
So i-prioritize natin yung mga dapat i-award. Isang ano ko dito yung sa
Saan nga ba?
check.
Kasama ba?
So anyway, ang gusto ko siguro isang upan na ito para maka-schedule natin lahat. Nakapusin natin March 29 para priority natin.
Ang various lists natin, sir, included are failure of bidding, presentation of bid evaluation and post-call reports, for negotiation, may mga for negotiation na direct contracting, and for award.
For award.
Madaming i-receive pa lang na award.
So ang ikupan natin ngayon, ang ikupos lang natin yung
Reports.
Yung bidding. Posting yung bidding na.
Yes, sir. Unless sasabihin ng end user na din nila kailangan or wala na sa 2019. Lahat yun, all in all, 58.
So,
Included DOTR downloaded projects.
mag-schedule niya ng parang meeting, hindi back meeting, hindi parang meeting na mga members ng kampanya. Prioritize lang natin. Hindi dito sa parang
Yes.
okay, so this proceed. So, we will take 2.5.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. The evaluation report for the improvement and construction of airport facilities, construction of airside perimeter road and security fence at General Santos Airport. I'm sure this is a DOTR project. The ABC of the project is 161,022,607.04. And only other 6 bidders who signifies their intention to bid. And during the opening, only 5 bidders who passed. namely the Vicente Tila Construction, Pacific Concrete Product Incorporated, Kailana Resource and Development Corporation, RT Construction and Supply, and BM Marketing. During bid evaluation, the lowest bidder is Vicente Tila Construction with a calculated bid proposal of 121,950,541 pesos and 50 centavos with complete bid and below the ABC. Second is BM Marketing with a calculated bid proposal of 125,773,485.93 centavos with complete bid and below the ABC. And the third is Kailana Resource and Development Corporation with a calculated bid proposal of 139,704,435 pesos and 89 centavos and also below the ABC. While the Pacific Concrete Products Incorporated and RT Construction and Supply were disqualified due to incomplete bids. In this regard, sir, Vicente Tila Construction should undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 121,950,541 pesos and 50 centavos.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the Mr. Chair for post-qualification of
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Okay, before I review this, can I tell you that among the 6 bidders, all of them passed the opening bids.
Only 5 bidders.
5 na, sir.
5 bidders.
5 ang sinunod-relative. Si Ron.
Disqualified. Okay. So then, out of these 5 qualified, you are looking only 3
Yes.
are incomplete. Okay, and the lowest, there is no changes. The lowest
Yes.
is the 69. So the recommendation is one-campus evaluation for the second half. So the recommendation of the evaluation for the evaluation, at least post-qualification for the second half.
Bigas ko sila yung dalawa.
Meron naman sa recommendation.
Okay.
Sir, in addition to the recommendation of the BAC CWG, we have recommended the writing of a letter of disqualification to Pacific Concrete Products and RT Construction for inaccurate and incomplete bid, being the 4th and 5th lowest bidder in the project.
Next, so what the recommendation is adopted by the BAC.
Bid evaluation report for the reblocking of apron at San Jose Airport with an ABC of 32,724,591.06. For this project, only 2 bidders who signified their intention to bid, namely the BM Marketing and RT Construction and Supply. During opening, only RT Construction Supply was initially rated as pass. And the BM Marketing was disqualified during the opening of bids of the project for non-compliance with the BS Clause 6.3, non-submission of the required bid bulletin number 1. And during the bid evaluation, the calculated bid proposal of RT Construction and Supply is 29,806,808 pesos and 45 centavos, with complete bid and below the ABC. With the reference of the above findings, the calculated bid proposal of RT Construction and Supply should undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 29,806,808 pesos and 45 centavos.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the feasibility check to subject the construction and supply proposal to post-qualification.
Second and decision.
For the conduct of post-qualification of RT construction and supply.
CBM RTP na refuse opening.
Bid evaluation for the development of San Vicente Airport, Phase 2. This is a DLTR project, sir. The ABC of the project is 48,121,247 and 55 centavos. For this project, there are two bidders who signify their intention to bid, namely the CAAP Resource and Development Construction and RT Construction and Supply. During the opening, both bidders were initially rated as pass. And during the opening, sir, the RT Construction and Supply was the lowest bidder with the submitted bid proposal of 44,752,502 pesos and 52 centavos. However, during the bid evaluation report, the CAAP Resource and Development Corporation was the calculated bid proposal in the amount of 47,676,970 pesos and 95 centavos, with a discounted bid as contained in the financial bid form. The revised
Ilang percent discount? Ilang
the
percent?
discounted
Ilang percent?
5%.
the discounted
Mm.
bid amount is now 45,293,122 pesos and 40 centavos, with a complete bid and below the ABC.
Basta po 5%. Kasi 5 yung opinion. Inupay na siya ang naging. Inupay siya ang naging lowest at
So during the conduct of bid evaluation, sir, there is a change in the ranking of the initial ranking, wherein RT Construction was considered as the lowest bid during the opening of bids, and CAAP Resource was the second lowest bid. However, after conducting bid evaluation, the submitted bid of AT construction was as a calculated bid of 46,662,971.24. So nagkaroon po ng changes dahil po sa arithmetical corrections and omissions. And the bid of kay Lana, this is 47,676,921.60, was later considered as the lowest calculated bid after applying the 5% discount during the opening of bids, which is now 45,293,132.40. So by this, we can say the result of the bid evaluation is that the lowest calculated bid is for Kailana Resource and Development Corporation, followed by Aki Construction and Supply. And the recommendation of the BAC KWG is to notify the lowest bidder during the opening of bids, which is Aki Construction and Supply, in writing about their calculated bid proposal and corresponding ranking as second lowest calculated bidder for the project, and to notify Kailana Resource that their discounted calculated bid proposal is now considered and evaluated as the lowest calculated bid for the project.
The Chair, gusto niyo po makita saan ang difference?
Yeah, please.
Diba? This is the detailed estimate form of Aki Construction. So dito po sa mobilization, demobilization niya, the bid is 952,743.68. Na-reduce po siya into 843,136. However, in the succeeding items, such as excavation and disposal, yung total direct cost po niya is, total estimated cost niya is 9,105,754.59, naging 10,996,783.06 na po siya. So makikita po niyo rito, may mga arithmetical correction po siya. And then, ganoon din po rito sa kabila, 10,622,850.71. Ang calculated po natin is 10,625,078.54. And then dito po sa ditch canal, the next item, naging 23,406,062 pesos and 59 centavos compared to their computation na 23,176,372. So after adding all that, sir, ito na po siya. From 44 po, naging 46 million. Bine-verify naman namin. Yes.
Hindi niya naka-excel na yun.
Naka-excel po ito.
Excel. Kasi pwede i-contest ni RT kasi ano niya siya lowest.
So, in case na critical mag-appeal,
Yes, sir. We will not
After advising him na disqualified siya.
Sir, we will notify naman po si RT Construction na
Mag-MR.
there is a change in the ranking. And
hindi naman disqualified.
hindi naman, sir.
Change of ranking ba?
Change of ranking now, sir. Ino-notify lang natin siya, and we will attach the copy of the corrected and calculated bid proposal po niya for them to verify.
While we are conducting these modifications.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Simultaneous.
Simultaneous po siya.
Move to adopt the recommendation to subject
Iliana Construction as the new lowest bidder for the project to post qualification and to advise or to write RD Construction of the change in ranking of the said opinion.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
So the recommendation feasibility by the for the post qualification Iliana Corporation and notification for construction. For the favor, specific result,
Mid-evaluation report for the construction of new Naga Airport temporary perimeter fence. This is also a DOTR project. The ABC of the project is 8,539,260 pesos and 66 centavos. For this project, there are two bidders who signified their intention to bid, namely the J. Marbella Construction and Supply and E. Garcia Construction Corporation. During the opening of bids, both bidders were initially rated as pass. And during the bid evaluation, E. Garcia Construction Corporation, the lowest bidder is E. Garcia Construction Corporation with a calculated bid proposal of 8,112,282 pesos and 15 centavos, which is below the ABC and with a complete bid. Second is the J. Marbella Construction and Supply with a calculated bid proposal of 8,470,283 pesos and 64 centavos, which is below also with the ABC and complete bid. With the reference to the above findings, the calculated bid proposal of E. Garcia Construction Corporation should undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 8,112,282.15.
Same ranking and
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move to adopt recommendation of DWG for E. Garcia Construction Corporation to adopt proposal. Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Bid evaluation for new Naga Airport site development, earthworks, phase 1 at Naga Airport. The ABC for the project is 220,034,044 pesos and 29 centavos. For this project, there are 3 bidders signified their intention to bid: BM Marketing, Pacific Concrete Products, Inc., and E. Garcia Construction Corporation. During the opening of bid, all bidders were initially rated as pass. And during the bid evaluation, the lowest bidder was B Marketing with a calculated bid proposal of 148,860,824 pesos and 42 centavos, which is below the ABC, and with a complete bid. Second lowest bidder is Garcia Construction Corporation with a calculated bid proposal 184,713,452 pesos and 61 centavos. This is also below the ABC and has a complete bid. While the Pacific Concrete Products Incorporated has submitted bid proposal of 188,176,031 pesos and 15. However, the Pacific Concrete Products was disqualified due to incomplete bid for offering a deficient list of materials in the required item and detailed estimate. In this regard, sir, the ductability recommends for post-qualification of BM Marketing for being the evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bidder with the amount of 148,860,824 pesos and 42 centavos.
Before we recommend the cost qualification of the can you show us the discrepancy why it lowers the bid price from 150 to 140? It's almost 10 million.
To the back. The difference falls on the computation of the VAT, wherein the bidder has a 12% VAT rate, wherein in the published and issued bidding documents will only require 5% value-added tax. So, based on the issued bidding documents, which is 5%, we only corrected the proposal of the contractor, wherein the 12% was reduced to 5%. So, the difference of 10 million comes from the VAT computation.
Then in that case, the existing VAT computation will not be added to the contractor.
Sir?
The existing VAT computation, because before we compute 12% and then reduce to 5%. So the one considered in the VAT is higher compared to the 5%. In that case, the difference will not be added to the contractor.
No sir, kasi yung ibang contractors kasi sir, they also computed the VAT rate at 5%. And our form indicates 5% VAT rate. So, BM Marketing offered a VAT rate of 12%. So, in order to have what do you call that? To evaluate the bids in equal footing, which is in order to have a 5% VAT rate, we have to reduce the proposal of BM marketing from 12 to 5%.
Parang gumagawa yung tapos hindi naman yung mapubuhay yung
Yes, sir.
just a question. Yung 5% that is what is being required by COA? 5%?
During the concert, the preparation of the program of work, wherein dati kasi when we prepare the program of work, wala pa tayo doon sa the new issuance of the BIR to have the program of work at 12% VAT. So nauna po kasi yung program of work natin. So during the preparation, the VAT rate is only 5%. So when we prepare the bidding documents for the project, what we require is also 5% VAT rate.
So hindi tayo question ang COA.
Sir, during the preparation and the approval of the program of work, sir, it is in the span of the 5% VAT rate as required by COA. Yes, sir. During the bidding, sir, the VAT rate, with the issuance of the BIR circular, the VAT rate is 12%. Kaso nga lang, sir, siyempre magbabase tayo dun sa approved program of work, which says a 5% VAT rate. So, in the preparation and in the preparation of the bidding documents, what we require is based on the program of work, which is 5% VAT rate.
Hindi namin sipin ko lang, what if kung hindi nyo natatanggapin dahil sa mga yung bumaba yung bid niya. So, the difference between the next is
We will go to the second lowest calculated bidder, sir.
it is 184.
Yes, sir.
During the post qualification, we are informing or we are writing the contractor that the new bid is now 100, lowered by something like that.
We can indicate the changes in the bid proposal of the contractor in the notice of post qualification, sir. In order for them to be informed.
Calculated
To accept or not the evidence sa mga tao. At least, pag bigay natin ng sulat sa kanila, asking din sa atin, requirements for most of the indicate that the bid proposal was lower after the so much. Pero hindi tayo dire-direction most of the schedule. Pero hindi sila magbigay. Kahit na yung 12% o 5%,
Hindi rin, sir, kasi ibabayad din nila yan sa BIR, sir.
just in the same manner na we are requiring 12% and they offer 5%, we need to raise the proposal to 12% para equal to the evaluation. So kung halimbawa lowest siya, tapos ang may lagay doon din, for example, we're requiring 12%, ang may offer niya 5%, naging lowest siya, during the evaluation, we need to raise the 5% to 12%. That might change the
Yes, sir. Kung if the other way around naman, sir, i-evaluate natin. Ipo-correct pa rin natin kung 10% yung tam natin, requirement natin, and i-offered 5%. Ipo-correct pa rin natin in order to have an evaluate the basic equal to T. Sir, the recommendation of the BAC TWG is to inform the third lowest bidder during the opening of bids specific conflict products about their disqualification, and to inform BM Marketing in their post-qualification that their bid from 158,783,945.60, it was evaluated to have a calculated bid of 148,860,824.42, or a difference of around 10 million pesos. So,
additional recommendation, I suggest that we should send it also to second lowest bidder, so that
military just in case they not within the task. This is the standard.
Hindi sir. Hindi sir. Kailangan talagang padalahan natin is yung lowest calculated leader. And in the event na he will turn down the post qualification, or that's the time na we will write the second lowest calculated leader to submit post qualification down.
Okay, so kasi yung previous project natin, tinadala natin, naging number 2 swallow. So yun na.
Yes sir, because there is a change in ranking sir. Kaya natin pinadalahan yung first and second.
Okay. To adapt the recommendation to subject the marketing to post qualification. However, we are recommending to include the revised or the calculated bid amount in the letter for requiring post qualification session for them to be informed of the revised proposal. Mr. Chair. Say BAC adapt the recommendation to the people of post qualification for the marketing and notifying facility of the product of the
Noted, sir.
Bid evaluation for the street grid correction at Calico International Airport. The APC of the project is 41,345,934 pesos and 34 centavos. Only GA Flores Construction Incorporated signified their intention to bid. And during the opening, GA Flores Construction also was rated as trust. During the bid evaluation, GA Flores Construction Incorporated submitted a bid proposal of 26,934,847 pesos and 76 centavos, and the calculated bid proposal of 26,412,781.29 centavos, which is below the ABC and has a complete bid. With the reference to the above findings, the calculated bid proposal of GA Flores Construction Incorporated should undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 26,412,781.29 centavos.
Chair, I would adopt the recommendation to subject GA Flores for post qualification.
Single.
It's a duty for the conduct post qualification for GA Flores for the project.
bid evaluation for the supply, delivery, installation, and commissioning of 1 unit additional brand new smart chiller unit for equivalent at Davao International Airport. The ABC of the project is 24,848,765 pesos and 26 centavos. Only True Time Corporation submitted a bid proposal and was initially rated as pass during the opening of bid. During the bid evaluation, the tender bid proposal of True Time Corporation was ascertained to be complete for offering all the required items in the detailed estimate, with a calculated bid proposal of 24,800,000, which is below the ABC and yes. In this regard, sir, the BAC recommend for the post-qualification process of True Time Corporation for being the single calculated bidder with the amount of 24,800,000.
Mr. Chairman, to adopt the recommendation of the PWG for True Time Corporation to undergo post-qualification.
For the project in the
Okay, sir.
Bid evaluation for the construction of perimeter fence at Cuyo Airport with the ABC of 3,479,163 pesos and 19 centavos. Only EM Trading and Construction signified their intention to bid, and during the opening, the EM Trading and Construction was initially rated as pass. The submitted bid proposal of EM Trading and Construction is 3,477,664 pesos and 40 centavos, with a calculated bid proposal of 3,236,688 pesos and 65 centavos, which is below the ABC and as a complete bid.
Sir, may correction po dun sa recommendation. The amount is different. So the calculated bid, sir, is 3,236,688.65. Correct na lang, sir.
Tumaas bigla. I-erase mo na lang. Pero pa na lang tayo. Yung ba nag-type niya?
Shit, Christmas na eh.
Tatlong pumirma, hindi na check.
Bawal na lang yan, sir. In this regard, sir, the BAC TWG recommend for post-qualification of EM Trading and Construction for being evaluated and considered as single calculated bidder with the amount amount of 3,236,688 pesos and 65 centavos.
Move to adopt recommendation of the DW, Mr. Chair, to subject EM training and construction to undergo post-qualification in the bid amount, the handwritten amount of 3,236,659.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the BAC adopt the recommendation of DWG that the post-qualification will be conducted for KM, public training and construction for the project for the body construction of the residential place for the bid of 3,236,650 and 69 centavos.
Noted, sir.
Sir, next is the post-qualification report of Masulot Construction for the asphalt overlay of runway at Lingayen Airport. The ABC of the project is 43,551,020 pesos and 23 centavos, and the bid offer of Masulot Construction is 36,337,723.98. And after the conduct of post-qualification, the BAC noted that the submitted eligibility, technical and financial documents during the opening of bids of Masulot Construction, particularly the legal eligibility documents such as the project registration, the registration certificate from DTI, the mayor's permit from the LGA of Cotabato City, and the tax clearance from BIR, that all were current and valid. So responsive po siya. And the submitted pickup license and registration of Masulot Construction, Region B Category A for roads, highways, airport horizontal structures is also current and valid, thus responsive. And the bidder submitted an SLCC of 25,025,127.46, which is more than the 50% of the ABC of 43,551,020 pesos and 23 centavos. And this is for the asphalting of junction at Ligon to Barangay Kulot in Sambanga del Sur, which is similar to the contract to be bid, so responsive. The audited financial statement is for 2016 and responsive po. And the NFCC of the bidder is 4,272,014,095 pesos and 50 centavos, which is more than the ABC of 43 million pesos, so responsive po. The bidder also meet all the minimum required technical and equipment for the project, so responsive. And the bidder also submitted the omnibus sworn statement, which is duly notarized and signed by the bidder, so responsive. The bidder also submitted the certificate of site inspection issued by Engineer Job De Jesus, the airport manager of Lingayen Airport, and together with the company ID of the person who conducted the site inspection and the visitor's logbook of Lingayen Airport, so responsive. So the bid offer of Masulot Construction is 36,337,743.07, and after the conduct of bid evaluation, the bid offer is reduced to 36,337 pesos 337,723.98, or the calculated bid has a difference of 7,213,296.25 from the ABC. And all the required financial documents that was submitted by Masulot Construction, such as the bill of quantities, the bid proposal, we did estimates, and the summary sheets for materials, labor, and equipments were all complied by the bidder. So responsive. And the cash flow by quarter, per CPM, and construction schedule were also complied by the bidder. So responsive dito. For complying with all the legal, technical, and financial requirements for the project, the BAC TWG is recommending for the awarding of the contract to Masulot Construction for offering the lowest calculated responsive bid of 36,337,723.98 for approval of the BAC of the recommendation of the BAC TWG.
I think the offered bid price is lower than the calculated. Can you check?
The calculated bid, sir, is lower than the submitted bid.
Okay.
So what the BAC TWG is recommending is to award the project to Masulot Construction in their calculated bid of 36,337,723.98.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to award the project to Masulot Construction in the amount of 36,337,723 pesos and 96 centavos.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
So do not adopt the recommendation of the TWG for the award of the project Masulot Construction for the project entitled as part of the overlay of runway at the with an amount of 36,337,723.98. Yung owner, yung Masulot, nasa Cotabato. So, pinagkaman niya sa pagkakat niya ng post-qualification.
Sir?
Ang address niya is Cotabato.
Yes, sir.
So, pinagkaman niya.
We require the company, sir, to have their eligibility, technical and financial documents to come here in Manila para yung ipakita lang po.
Kasi yung mga previous pa natin sa mga kaiba natin, hindi ko lang tumasabi na may tayo natin, pupuntahan pa.
Yes, sir. This 2019, sir, we plan to visit the office and the site of the office of the bidder, sir.
I think another thing, it should be verified whether the contractor has negative status in their projects and other agencies. It should be verified also because it's ground for disqualification.
Hindi pa kasama yan sa kurso ko. Kasama sa kurso ko. Okay, so ang kaya plano na yung malaking bagay. Tingnan nyo yung office nila yung
Yes, sir. December na kasi ito, sir, kasi hindi na.
Pero maganda yung result na natin. Is the beginning natin. Okay, for item 3.2 and 3.1, I think the user is not present.
Paakyat, sir.
Okay. So while waiting for that,
Gusto niyo other matters, sir?
Okay, before other matters, just to naalala ko na bago ko yung CRPI authority order, like for example, Joel na isama na.
Binigay, suggestion, sir, binigay ko na doon kaya pwede natin.
Pakipalo up kasi kahit dun sa ENS, yung mga TWG is line. So,
matter, sir?
Postpone.
Meron pa. Sir, other matters po. This project was procured last September 11, 2018, and there were two bidders, AX Cameron and Andromeda Construction. So both bidders tendered their bid proposal. However, only Andromeda Construction was initially rated as pass during the opening bids. So, ito po yung result ng bid evaluation. Yung calculated bid ni Andromeda was reduced to 5,168,325.28. So, in-adopt po ng BAC TWG ang recommendation in-adopt ng BAC ang recommendation ng BAC TWG to subject Andromeda Construction Services and Supply to post-qualification process. So, the BAC issued a notice to Andromeda Construction to submit post-qualification documents last September 28, 2018. However, said the contractor or the bidder did not respond to this notice. So, we advised BAC Secretariat to send a letter to the contractor via registered mail. So, ito po yung registered mail. Naibigay po natin siya November 6, 2018. Na-deliver po siya November 7, 2018. Pero until now po, hindi po nag-respond yung contractor. So in this regard, the BAC TWG is recommending for the failure of bidding for the project and to subject the project into pre-bidding process.
About the reprimand to the leader.
Yes, sir. We can issue blacklisting order to the said bidder for not. Yes, sir. Yeah, we will force this matter to the BAC TWG legal for their recommendations.
Move to adopt the recommendation to
Yes.
declare the bidding failure for not complying with the submission of the required post-qualification documents in the prescribed period. However, the rebidding process, I think we need to check first the availability of the fund. I think it's one of the items that I noticed that it is not listed in the 2019 budget before going to the rebidding process. Kasi baka walang pera.
Also clarification, when there is a contractor previously that is in the taxing to target because our notice of award is already
Yes, sir. That is SM Pasto Construction for the Butuan Airport overlay. Nasa nga lang, sir,
ano pangalan?
SM Pasto.
Same as.
Kasi nag-expire po yung bid validity ng bid proposal,
Efficiency natin, sir.
which is in our fault, sir.
Not such.
We need to remember that.
Second, the motion.
Sir, we will recommend for the blacklisting of this contractor, sir, to the GPP.
Okay, I think what copy natin is the award, declared meeting for this project. However, for the blacklisting, it's as the comment of the legal capability. And we will decide that during the other members' presentation.
Noted, sir.
Okay, the reviews of the exercise,
to the chair. We're going to present the bid cost qualification report for the supply and delivery of base radio for CSIS. The approved budget for this project is 1,069,400 pesos. Single bidder to sell. The bidder is Hospital Incorporated, and we submitted eligibility requirement for this project. Field jobs, SEC registration, tax clearance, statement of all ongoing project, and audited financial statement, as well as the NFCC computation, our own responsive. With regards to the technical documents, also responsive. In the financial documents submitted by Hospital, there was no arithmetical correction for this project. They also submitted the post qualification requirements. So we also conducted the on-site post qualification inspection. Ito yung mga original nila. Therefore, sir, the BAC is recommending for the award of this project to Hospital Incorporated in the amount of 1,065,240 pesos.
Awarding of project to Hospital Incorporated.
Hospital.
For the award of project to Hospital Incorporated. Project is entitled Supply Delivery of Base Radio for CSIS with the amount of 1,065,100.
Sir, this is another project for the CSIS, the post-qualification report for the supply, delivery, and installation of radio repeater. The approved budget for the contract is 2,572,095 pesos. Again, sir, single bidder, Hospital Incorporated. The submitted document of Hospital, the legal documents, again, field jobs, SEC registration, mayor's permit, tax clearance, statement of all its ongoing government project, single largest contract, audited financial statement, and the NFCC were all responsive. The technical document submitted by Hospital were all responsive, and their financial document without arithmetical correction. And therefore, sir, the BAC is recommending for the award this project to Hospital Incorporated in the amount of 2,498,870 pesos. Sir.
I move to adopt the recommendation for the awarding of supply supply delivery installation of regulator for CSIS to Hospital INC.
Seconded, Mr. Chair. So then the BAC adopted recommendation to validate for the one of the project supply delivery installation regulator to CSIS to Hospital yung sa life check, ano bang status ng
Signature link, kaya sa
ano yung post-qualification niya?
Yes, sir. Tapos na rin, sir.
Tapos na rin ang post-qualification. Di ba yung
Yes, sir. Para ano nga eh.
okay. Pero sabihin na ay pamilya natin next week.
Next week na. Ay, next week, ano yun? Thursday.
because other matters. Isa pa rin ko, sir. Other matters.
Pwede na natin.
Kasama rin ito. Kasi si David.
Ito, may evaluation pa tayo sa ano to? Yung negotiation sa Basco. May sa Basco. Yung ito sa ayun yung bilang sa tayo na yung kabantalan.
Ano daw, may isa pa. Ano matters pa po yan, sir?
Ada matters po na bakit nandito kasama sa budget. Isa lang. So we work out in it. We will distribute this evaluation. Pero we work out in it. We work out in yung realignment. President,
To the chair, we're going to present the bid evaluation report for the supply, delivery, installation of on-off-grid hybrid 10 kilowatt solar power system for Humali Airport. The approved budget for this contract is 2,600,000. So there were 3 bidders for this project, and during the opening, during the opening, two bidders qualified and the other one was disqualified. So the two bidders were CDS Solar Set Enterprise with the submitted bid amount of 2,198,049 pesos, and the calculated bid is 2,198,049 pesos, considered as the lowest calculated bid and with a complete bid and below the ABC, while the other bidder is Sunfish Asia with the bid offer of 2,296,959 and 24 centavos, and the calculated bid is 2,637,016 pesos and 04 centavos. Merong arithmetical correction. So the recommendation of the BAC TWG is to post CDS Solar Set Enterprise to undergo post-qualification process.
I move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG, Mr. Chair, to subject CDS Solar Set Enterprise to post-qualification process.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Just clarification, this is either he didn't submit reconsideration.
Sir, during the opening it was disqualified for not complying.
Before sabi na mga submission ng reconsideration, invalidation ng submission. Okay, consider the review para maano na natin. Hindi nag-submit, nag-submit so paano hindi nag-submit.
I will.
So the recommendation of TWG is all post-qualification for CPS
Subject to.
subject to I think the with post-qualification yes, that is standard. So mayroong isang palitan na nabayaran sa December. So, dito sa yung sa yung pan yung sa hotel for auto yung nabayaran ng December. Tapos sa
Other matters pa as of.
Sir, other matters pa.
Other matters for
Gusto mo, sir?
okay.
Gusto mo, sir? This is also the OTR downloaded project. Ito muna, sir. MR. Mga MR, sir.
Pakitawag
Sir, ito si Camia Construction, bidder po natin sa Tuguegarao. Non-attachment of the logbook, visitor's logbook at Tuguegarao. So ito po yung motion for reconsideration ni Camia. Next picture.
Tayo yung naglalagay ng data, hindi nakasama sa IR.
Yes, sir. The certificate of site inspection and the bid bulletin are not included in the eligibility and technical requirements as required in the 2016 IR of RA 924.
Tapos yung photocopy ng login ID.
Yes, sir. Attachment po ng copy of the company ID and the visitor's logbook, yung certificate of site inspection.
Mayroon.
Yes, sir.
So yung log lang ang wala.
Yes, sir.
Siguro, I suggest that will be decided during the gather the question and questions. Kasi parang sayang yung matibili natin yung isang panit. Pero kung titibili tayo sa presentation, pagkaya posisyon tayo. Pero ito naman, without
Kung wala logbook yung guard during the time.
Nagsasabi lang ako sa inyo. Sabay iwan ako. Sabay din ako.
Kung wala siya talabang, pwede pa yung iniwan kung wala. Kung wala, kung meron siya nakalimutan siya sa Xerox.
May kalaban siya.
Tatlo sila eh.
Sir, for rin po yung Tuguegarao natin, sir, tatlo yata to. Pero dalawa lang yung nag-end. Si Camia at saka si BC Cuerpo. Tapos si...
Yung isa, ano naman ang problem?
Yung isa, sir, itong si Camia, sir, sa Tuguegarao is yung copy of the logbook, which is Tuguegarao to. Itong isang Tuguegarao, si BC Cuerpo, copy of the bid bulletin. So, ang pan po nila pareho, parang argumentation nila pareho is that yung bid bulletin tsaka yung require natin ng certificate of site inspection and the attachments are not included in the 2016 IRRR of RA 1994 na eligibility requirements. Na parang special requirements lang natin. Parang sinasabi nila na bakit parang meron tayong addendum sa requirements ng 9184. Tapos sir, ito, si stay construction naman sir sa Lingayen, non-attachment of bid bulletin din, parehas din po yung argumentation niya, yung hindi siya kasama sa 9184.
Pero though hindi siya kasama sa 9184, it's imperative for them to give the bid bulletin. Kasi if we revise the BOQ, the bid documents, yung mga details yan, tapos na makakapag-bid ng tama kung hindi sila aware dun sa revision natin dun sa, like for example, yung detail estimate, yung mga forms ko. Kung may binago ka doon, wala kang copy ng bid bulletin, ano may opportunity?
Yes sir. Kasi ito, special requirements natin yung bid bulletin yung certificate of site inspection. Kasi we see to it na magkanda sila ng site inspection para maka-estimate sila ng actual tsaka maganda-ganda. And any changes naman sa clarification or amendment, nilalagay natin sa bid bulletin. So they should also submit the copy of the issued bid bulletin. Tapos ito sir,
yung dun sa mga grounds for disqualification, I move to that the BAC be consistent with our decision regarding disqualifying bidders for not complying with special instructions. So it is not included in 9184 because we have reasons, we have grounds why we are requiring these documents. It's also for them to be able to participate ng maayos dito sa bidding.
Yes sir, tsaka during the conduct of pre-bid conference, we are emphasizing the submission of these documents and non-attachment or non-submission of these documents will be a ground for disqualification. And one thing more sir is, yung sinabi ni Sir Arnel, these are special instructions po. Kumbaga, may mga changes po sa eligibility or financial or technical requirements natin. We are reflecting that changes in the issued bid bulletin. So kung paano kung hindi nila nakita yung bid bulletin, hindi nila nakita yung clarifications or mga amendments natin, which will constitute to their disqualification natin.
I think GPPB is allowing agencies to provide additional instructions, additional requirements dun sa submission.
Saka isa pa sir, na-comply naman nila yung certificate of site inspection, which is one of the special requirements ng BAC natin. Ngayon, hindi na na-comply ng bid bulletin, sasabihin nila na hindi na requirements, di ba?
If they were able to, if you were able to present those requirements, special requirements within the pre-bid, that should be the perfect opportunity for them to question the wisdom of those requirements. Hindi yung pagkakaligtaan nila sa kanilang question.
Yes sir, exactly sir.
Okay, so we take a line of the pulling first, and then we decide. I think we decided that we will not allow or we will not approve the MR of the green.
5 sir. I have 5 sir. First one sir is from Amia Construction for the Tuguegarao Airport project.
Okay.
So ito sir is yung logbook. Tapos the second one sir is the motion of reconsideration of BC Clerco. Ito sir is the non-attachment of the bid bulletin number 1. And next sir is the MR of Stay Construction for the Lingayen project. Non-attachment also of the bid bulletin number 1. The fourth one sir is the MR of 2 Aces Construction Supply for the Palibo project. Non-attachment also of the bid bulletin number 1. And the last is the MR of Kailana Resource, which is the non-attachment also of bid bulletin number 1 for the concreting of runway at Bangkalan Airport.
So, the BAC adopt the recommendation of the PWD upon the disqualification of this project on the project bidder, this bidder to be the subject the required document for the biddings. So, the Secretariat is the rights to inform those bidders that demand is
And consequent dun sa disqualification of those bidders are the declaration of failures of these projects, because all the bidders were disqualified.
Bangkalan and Digre.
So technically, those projects will be declared failure for us to pronounce.
The bidding.
So the Secretariat is advised to verify if the funding is available for 2019 and immediately post subject posting of the project.
Sir, the three projects, two of these are DOTR downloaded projects, so we can re-advertise the soon as, sir. This is the Bangkalan and Tuguegarao.
First
And we will
thing,
check the availability of funds for dealing the project because this is a CY 2018 income project.
Okay, so these two projects will be posted and also include the project in General Santos for the power plant. This is also included. Okay, so proceed to the evaluation of the software.
Sir, this is the evaluation report for the construction of runway embankment at Bosonde Airport. The ABC is 953,415,401.72, and we have the following bidders who signified their intention to bid: Pacific Concrete Products, the joint venture of BCT Trading and IBC International Builders Corporation, BM Marketing, and Vicente Tilao Construction. So during the opening of bids, all the above stated bidders were rated as pass using a non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. So after the opening of bids, we have the initial ranking. The lowest bidder is the joint venture of BCT Construction and IBC, followed by the second lowest bidder, which is Pacific Concrete Products, and the third lowest bidder was Vicente Tilao, and the fourth was BM Marketing. So during the conduct of bid evaluation, the bid offer of the submitted bid of BCT Trading and IBC joint venture was 920,081,769,062 pesos, with a discounted proposal of 584,251,923.71. And their calculated bid is 918,617,361.87, and the discounted calculated bid is 583,322,024 pesos and 79 centavos. So it is still considered as the lowest calculated bid. It is below the ABC, and it is a complete bid. Followed by Pacific Concrete Products from 660,987,284.92. Their calculated bid increased to 674,847,447.46. This is considered as the second lowest calculated bid for the project. And the third rank bidder is Vicente Tilao, 743,141,586.01. There is a difference in their calculated bid, which became higher to 743,679,327.60, and it is considered as the third lowest calculated bid. The fourth lowest is BM Marketing, 889,102,412.56, and it is still considered as the fourth lowest calculated bid in the amount of 890,149,306.66. So with this, the BAC PWG ascertained that all the bid offered of the 4 bidders were all complete, and the discounted calculated bid of the joint venture of BCT Trading and IBC Construction. IBC International Builders Corporation is the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 583,322,024 pesos and 79 centavos. With reference to the above findings, the discounted calculated bid proposal of the joint venture of BCT Trading and IBC should undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the LCB for the project. For approval, sir.
I move to adopt the recommendation to subject the BCT Trading Construction and IBC International Builders Corporation to post-qualification. However, I'm recommending for a meticulous post-qualification on this matter, considering the amount and the discount offered by BCT, more than 36%, I guess. Baka masilipan tayo na
36.5%.
36.5%. So, meticulous post-qualification is recommended.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Under clarification, the consultant is the working with us for this project.
Yes, sir.
So the evaluation is also the partner. That sort of evaluation is also part of the consultant.
They will be assisting the PWD and the post-qualification process.
And they are submitting also report for us with regard to the evaluation, some sort of document that they undergo also the evaluation.
Sir, what will they provide, sir, is assistance lang po sa with evaluation and post-qualification?
But look at the result, the communication is only the PWD or CAAP as well as the CAAP are the one signing.
Yes, sir.
So are these consultant also submit some sort of accountability, based on accountability of what they are doing?
I think bid evaluation can be delegated to our TWD. It's a mere mathematical computation. But the post-qualification, I think we need to ask them to assist the TWG because the part of their services is the tender assistance lang naman. So it's the preparation of the bid documents and the evaluation of post-qualification.
And can we require them also to submit some sort of report of bid evaluation or post-qualification?
I think we need to because it's part of their submission. Because they will not be paid off their services if they will not be submitting those documents.
Okay, so the recommendation of TWG for the qualification of the joint venture of BCT Trading Construction and IBC International Builders Corporation is hereby approved by the BAC for next week what will be our meeting? Martes wala na tayo.
Wala na ibang i-report so far, sir.
Meron na kung expect na post-qualification.
Wala pang quality, sir. Depende, sir, bukas kung may mga dadating schedule.
Bakit at Martes meron tayo?
Ngayong Thursday, sir. Ano, Tuesday, baka.
So yung ang pan ko dyan is yung flight check. Tapos yung para matapos lang natin yung mga
Bago tayo